Camera rolling.
3, 2, 1.
Brought to you by Rogers Care Middle School, an extraordinary place to learn. Thank you, Ms. Robinson. This wouldn't be possible without you.
An epidemic has struck teenagers worldwide, causing lower self-esteem, depression, and as well as self-harm. This epidemic is bullying or discrimination based on wealth, which is called classism. A couple of kids had made a podcast about this topic. Here, watch it.
We are the Iconic Three, recording from the 21st century, making a podcast of history. Classism.
Yeah.
Hey guys!
Hey!
I'm Leah.
I'm Lydia.
And I'm Kennedy.
And together we are the Iconic Three. Welcome to our podcast about classism and how it affects our society.
Hey, did you guys know that classism affects everyone, even like little children, like teenagers our age?
Are you serious? Why would people be bullying people?
Yeah, she's right. Classism affects everyone. It's common in work areas, classrooms, and anywhere in public. Some common ways classism shows up in classrooms is that teachers are primarily white, and students who are college ready are not taking college classes because of their race. In 1999, they ignored the problem, which made it show up more in work.
Dang, Leah, I didn't know you knew all of that, but I can't believe it's been going on since 1999. Like, no one has tried to stop it since then?
Well, actually, I've been doing some research and I found out that classism is more important in our society and it's more than just a bad thing.
What?
What?
That doesn't make sense, Lydia.
Why is that important, Lydia? Doesn't it show up in many ways like bullying?
I mean, it does, but classism has also helped people come together and form after-school activities such as clubs.
Yeah, it's important that we can figure out ways to solve this so we can get back to our community.
Well, guess what?
What?
One way that we could help prevent classism is by not responding in a dramatic doing. In other ways, don't go hitting the person that's bullying somebody just because you see it happening and you feel like it's right to do at that moment.
Isn't that what's right to do? Oh, so you're saying that at least 1 out of every 5 people in your class are dealing with classism, which is really sad because if you actually think about it, you and your family, if you put you and your family in that situation, you wouldn't want to be dealing with that, and then be dealing with school, trying to keep up with your grades and the people that are also at school that might be getting on your nerves, because I know people at school be getting on my nerves. That's just...
So what exactly is classism, guys, and all?
Well, here's a story to help you understand. So, one time when I was in 2nd grade and all of these cool iPhones are coming out, my mom gave me a flip phone and I was so happy because I was able to call people when I wanted. And then everyone started talking about how I had a flip phone and it was so much worse than everybody. And I was getting depressed and my grades started going to B's and C's and then eventually D's and
Oh, girl.
yeah. So that should help you understand what classism is.
Oh, wow. That is very interesting, Lydia.
So just calling someone or something poor because they're wearing something big.
Exactly.
Okay. So classism is just bullying or forgetting someone based on how much money they have.
That is exactly what it is.
Oh, wow, Lydia. I can't believe that you went through that. I hope that you are okay, but I know what you're going through because one day AirPods were such a big thing and they're in the trend, and this one kid he couldn't afford the real AirPods, so apparently he got not real AirPods. He got apparently
Like the
I guess
fake AirPods.
fake AirPods, and he got discriminated because of that, and people would start bullying him, and he was depressed.
Did you do anything?
No,
Did you talk to him about it?
I felt bad for him. Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's good that you tried to help him a little bit.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, I hope you're okay too, Lydia.
I am perfectly fine now that I have an actual phone.
Anyway, there are many different classes in classism, such as the lower class. The lower class would include people that are poor or back in the day enslaved people.
The next class would be middle class. And an article called Classism, America's Overlooked Problem says, and I quote, "The middle class is declining and can soon become non-extinct entity, and more Americans are slipping into poverty. As the middle class continues to shrink and poor continues to struggle, the extreme a fluctuant 0.01%, which means that their wealth is continuing to grow." So that's saying there's a barely amount of people in the middle class who continue to get more money and are growing to become better people with wealth.
The next one is upper class. It consists of male citizens, politicians, soldiers, and others that make their own business. Most of the time, they're the ones who have new big houses, new electronics, new gaming systems, new cars, new everything that most people don't have.
So, for example, there are these kids at our school, and every time you see them, they have a new pair of shoes on.
And then there's this girl. I never seen her wear the same outfit before. I be wearing. Don't get me started.
They think they're all that because they have AirPods, Apple Watches, new iPhones and stuff.
Exactly.
When sometimes we have these Androids and then we get made fun of.
Exactly. They be having 18 different cases for what? That's
Exactly.
They be
To flex on us only.
Yeah, and doing new everything. And they're like, I already have a car and I can't even drive yet.
They're
Basically.
And this one girl, she told me that she was gonna have a sleepover because she has a pool in her house. And I was like,
that makes no sense.
I was like,
we have a bathtub.
She still has to have the sleepover, so I know she's lying. But it's okay. People do that.
To be honest, we do it sometimes.
No.
Yes, with our phones.
No. My phones.
No.
My phone.
We don't brag about it.
Everyone has the iPhone with the 3 cameras. Or the 2 cameras, and I only have the phone with 1 camera, so I'd be bragging about that.
I mean, I never said you're bragging about it. I'm just saying that.
Okay, stop. Calm down.
Okay.
That's my thing. Okay, back on topic. So, okay. Classism. So, as we said before, the upper class consists of mainly people with big businesses. They have the booming businesses, probably people that be on the film and theater and stuff, actresses, yep. And then, the bottom, it would probably be back in the day enslaved people or people that you just see on the streets or something.
Or doing segregation because some people, the black people, they couldn't really get stuff because most of the stores for white people can only get in. So the white people had a big advantage at the time.
Yeah, and middle class is when it's people that are always at the store getting these comics and writing books, but people don't read books that often. So that's why they're middle class.
I think I have an idea what middle class is. Is it basically how It's people who are not wealthy, but at least have a good amount of money and they can still,
It's us,
us.
Yeah.
where we are,
Because
middle class.
most people are middle class.
I know, girl, I'm not rich, but I'm far from poor.
Yeah, at least we have opportunities and we can provide stuff.
Well,
Dictionary.com.
nccj.org.
you already know Google.com was a help.
Though it's not really a source, but we also want to say thank you to nclive.org.
nclive.org again.
The web.a.epcohost.com.
And Weebly.com.
moneyusnews.com.
udel.edu.
And all of the other sources that helped us out and we didn't say.
And Miss Umberger for helping us get to these resources.
And Miss Robinson. This really wouldn't be possible without you.
She created the whole project.
Yay!
Yes, thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you. Love y'all.
So how did you guys like it so far?
It was pretty interesting.
It was good, but what was like the main point?
I guess it was mainly talking about classism and how it affects a lot of people, like the different types of classes, I guess.
Right.
Mainly the lower classes.
And I also guess it was talking about how we can help solve people and help give them emotional support.
I guess. Yeah.
Oh, so it was just about how you can be bullying someone based on what they're wearing.
And also, basically, it told us how we can help people who are like suffering from the discrimination, like if they are doing any self-harm or any suicidal thoughts and stuff.
Yeah, gosh.
And so basically, to sum it all up, we shouldn't bully people based on how much money they have or anything.
Or no matter what, we shouldn't bully people.
Yeah. So don't call any stuff fake, and when you see it happening, don't do it.
Because you never know what they're going through. Because you never know what if they have financial issues, personal problems.
Yeah.
So what if they're in like the lower class? How would we like help them out? Is it the same?
Well, I guess if they're in the lower class, then we could help give them stuff, not like out of pity or anything, because that's just like really
A little too like
yeah. But
Me.
how they felt.
yeah, I guess we could just like if they ask for food, instead of saying like no, what are you gonna give me for it?
Just
then
give it to them.
You could be like, oh yeah, sure, here.
At least give them a piece.
Yeah.
Even the people like at school.
People who really don't like to eat, maybe they're starving themselves because of what's going on in their family.
So
I feel bad for that girl. When she had the flip phone.
And I
Yeah.
felt,
that was
that was sad.
I hope she's okay because that's
Because
something.
I feel really bad for her because
She had to be like dealing with whatever she had at home and then whatever she has at school. So
basically don't bully people, and there are a lot of different ways that people could be dealing with stuff and where they could be in society. And if you ever see someone getting bullied, then there are also steps to do that.
make sure you stand up. No bullying.
yeah.
Bye.
Bye.